Now, ex-Sri Lankan cricketer, captain Arjuna Ranatunga, also member of parliament, he has requested the cricketers playing in the IPL from Sri Lanka to come back home because of the crisis. He's saying it's a shame that you can play cricket and enjoy yourself in five-star hotels while this is going on in your homeland. Apparently, a spokesperson for the Sri Lankan cricketers in the IPL said, actually, no, we'll be settling in India. It's called the week that wasn't. Yeah, we'll start with this. For the safe side, wishing everybody happy Easter and also happy Ambedkar Jayanti. Very important for everyone to enjoy all the festivals. But for the last time, secularists, listen. It is not happy Good Friday. It is not happy Muharram. Actually, it is not happy anything, actually. That's without it. It had to happen, folks. It had to happen. Seems like the end is near again. After all, doomsdayers have prophesied the apocalypse, end of the world, the Third World War. Not the West versus Russia. Veg versus non-veg, now showing in a state near you, in this country. US President Joe Biden, very famous guy, will apparently be pressing India to oppose Russia's invasion of Ukraine. No threats will be delivered. Just a gentle reminder to our PM, remember what happened to Imran? Pro-Russia supporters held a rally, a protest in Germany last week. But what were they protesting? You see, it's Russia who invaded Ukraine, killing thousands of people, displacing millions. So what are the Russians protesting? Weather conditions, roads, lack of sports facilities. They sound like me, basically me with accents. In Pakistan, protests against Imran's ouster meant that slogans against the army were used, such as Chaukidar Chor Hai. That's fine. That's fine if it's in Pakistan. But in my building, after valuables went missing on 3 occasions, some members are saying that such mein Chaukidar Chor hai. There's only one suspect. At that time, there was nobody else down. Will Smith has been banned from the Oscars for the next 10 years, by which time not Jada, but he'd probably have lost all his hair. Is it okay to make an alopecia joke or somebody's going to attack? Sorry, okay. Britain's Boris Johnson was apparently seen in Kiev last week. Wouldn't it be dangerous for him to be in Kiev? But then again, the truth is, he's much safer in Kiev than he's in London. We don't have the only politicians in the world who use what is called sidestepping. Sidestepping to be safe. Sitaram Yechury has got his 3rd consecutive term as CPIM General Secretary. That's right. You're right. We do still have a Communist Party in India. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday inaugurated the Narabet International Border Viewing Point in Banaskantha, Gujarat. This is our first India-Pakistan border viewing point for tourists. Border viewing. I prefer the old word, spying. During the week of Chaitra Navratri, some miscreants vandalized a Hindu temple in Jammu. Apparently, every Kashmiri in J&K was arrested. Oh, sorry, that's the one-line description of Kashmir Files Season 2. Sorry, that's not it. Mistake. Some other show was going on. Lots more coming up, but first, the headlines. Ranbir and Alia get hitched. Inflation hits a record high. And veg-non veg controversy rages on. Now, before we go into our big top story, let me tell you a fact about Bollywood. Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan and Ranbir Kapoor, what do they have in common? I'll tell you. None of them invited me to their weddings. And Amir Khan got married more than once. I gave him many chances. They could invite nahi mila. And that brings us to our actual big fat top story. The big fat Bollywood wedding of the year took place this week. That's right, you and I didn't get to go. I don't know why we talk about things we can't go to. Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor finally got married. Difference of age of what, 6 months? 1 saal? 1.5 saal maximum. Till the very last minute, no one had any details of the exact celebrations, but we have managed to get hold of the man who was the key wedding planner, well, according to him, of the Alia Ranbir wedding and bash. And his name is, and don't judge him by that, it's a popular name. His name is Pappu.
Chalo, yaar, I'm getting late. Some fat guy was telling me to interview. What happened? Hey, Roche.
Pappu.
Hey, please, don't call me Pappu. It's PP. Just call me PP.
Frankly, I don't know how PP or Pappu makes any thing sound any different. I mean, frankly speaking, PP, Pappu, same family. Why didn't I call you Bobby?
Don't call me Bobby, Just call me PP, Pappu Planner.
Pappu Planner. PP, Pappu Planner. Please go on, Pappu Planner.
Oh my God, I'm so tired. My whole body has become like Akshay Kumar's Bachchan Pandey.
Meaning?
It's just flopped.
But that's not fair. They released Kashmir Files at the same time, and that was the reason. Otherwise, Bachchan Pandey would have gone boom. You're obviously exhausted after the Alia Ranbir wedding.
Oh, really? It was so last minute, and there was so much work. But I organized everything, everything.
Yeah, in times of such crisis with Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Ukraine, I mean, this must have been tough.
Very tough. Like I have just performed 3 full hours of Antawa mama, Antawa mama, Antawa mama, Antawa. Oh my God, I felt like nichura nimbu, squeezed lemon. Ooh.
I wish you had warned us you were going to do that. Although this is no standards, as you know, I just thought we should have a disclaimer if that was going to happen. Anyway, I do think you should rest after all this.
And those two did not make it easy for me, at all. Oh my God.
Acha, you're talking about Ranbir and Alia. So what were their demands?
Oh, Ranbir was very specific, He said, I want a wedding which is produced exactly in the opposite way of Brahmastra. You know Brahmastra?
I know Brahmastra, but obviously you're having trouble with it. It's the multi-starrer Ayan Mukherjee film that has been going on for 5-7 years.
Exactly.
So what did he mean by he wanted his wedding organized in the opposite way of Brahmastra? What does that mean?
With less actors and very quick.
Should have come to me. I finished everything before time. Seems pretty sensible.
So I did exactly that, Exactly that. I just hate these last minute thingies. But Alia, oh, she is such an angel. I could just kiss her 1,000,000 times.
Well, if I said that, they'd put me in jail. But do tell us.
She said, I don't need any new clothes. No need for any that Sabyasachi shit.
Really? She said that?
Yeah, she said, just borrow clothes from any Sanjay Leela Bansali film, male or female. They're more expensive than that Sabyasachi shit.
I have a question. Is the film male or female or the clothes male or female? Because they're two different things. Anyway, that must have made things easy.
Maybe. But you know what? Where did they want to do the wedding?
Where?
Chembur. What is this Chembur? Who the hell does a wedding in Chembur? I didn't even know where Chembur was. I think people do Mandwali in Chembur, not weddings.
What are you saying is the iconic RK Studios address? That's in Chembur.
So, do you know I sourced chrysanthemum and white button flowers from Bangalore for the wedding?
Yes, I was amazed. That was fantastic. Yes, I read about that.
It took me longer to go to Chembur than get the flowers from Bangalore, yeah.
Okay. Tell me about the event itself.
Oh, it was beautiful, beautiful. You should have just seen the beauties all around.
Wow, please tell us who was there.
Oh, for the wedding, there was a Rohit, 2 Manishes, 3 Ritus, 4 Taruns, and 1 Masaba, and half Abu and Johnny. And for the reception, there was Giovanni, Coco, Stella, Don Stella, Jimmy.
Oh, sorry, you've got a cold?
No, that's his name, Jimmy.
Right. Coming back to the film industry.
Oh, you mean all the beautiful, beautiful people?
Yes, the beautiful people.
Oh, they were so hot, so glamorous, so shining.
You mean all the stars and the saris, the chiffons, the silks?
Oh, no. I mean all the security guards, all those muscles everywhere.
Okay, I was talking about the guests.
See, the reception was then at the Taj. They all came there. It was a beautiful event. So classy, stylish, private and exclusive.
Oh, good. And everybody attended then, right?
Yes, everybody except Ranveer Singh.
Okay, so we're getting some controversy here. Ranveer Singh did not come. And why is that?
Oh, he came, but they stopped him at the gate. Wouldn't let him in.
Why not?
Did you see what he was wearing? They thought he is the Durban at the hotel. And they gave him some duty. Hey, wo wala left wala darwaza kholo jao.
I thought it was duty free, these kind of weddings. I thought it was all organized. What the hell? Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? It was a Parsi property, the Taj. And even then, they didn't invite us. Even then. Backdoor entry bhi theek tha. I would have quietly come there. Even as part of catering, I have no issue. I could have done entertainment along with Vivek Agnihotri. We could have provided some entertainment, but no. Anyway, let's move on, folks. Some sad news in the news, mostly sad news. Inflation unbearable. I couldn't fill diesel in my car. I just looked at the amount, 105 rupees. I cried. I hugged the petrol attendant. He kissed me on the lip, and we both said that this enough is enough. Then we hailed a rickshaw and said, no, we can't go inside. And we all walked together, rickshawala, me and the petrol attendant, to the studio. Okay, this is all the effects of war and all the cause of what's happening in the entire globe, not just in India. So let us talk to a man who can't take it anymore. The inflation, the rising prices, commodities are insane. His name is Mr. Cyrus Broacha. He's been on the show before and happier times. He's a plastic fruit supplier from Rustambagh. That's right. People buy plastic fruit. It's in Baikala, Mumbai. You can call him after the show. We'll give you his email. Okay, folks, here he is, Cyrus Broacha. Hello, sir.
Hello, Cyrus, and very belated Navroz Mubarak to you.
Yes, of course, Navroz Mubarak, and that is typical of the standard of our show, isn't it?
Yes, to be behind and late with the news. I concur, yes.
That's not even insulting, that's factual. Okay.
Chalni, come on, ask what you want and don't waste my time. I have lots of things to do, like polish my motorcycle and count the stamps on my stamp collection. Instead, as usual, you are doing this ghelaganda and wasting time. How come this show is still on air?
Well, actually, I'm getting a text right now asking if we can see visually you live mounting the motorcycle. And how long will it take? Could it come on the second half of the show as a special? Okay, I'm just kidding, as you know, sir. We have adequately insulted each other on this show. I'd like to...
What we have done to the show is nothing compared to what the government has done to us.
As in?
As in, we are being bajawed. You know what bajawed means?
Bajawed? I don't know if we can say words like this.
Are you not being bajawed enough? By now, from all the bajawing you have done, you should have finally at least learned the meaning of the word bajawed.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I am familiar. Don't forget, Cyrus, I'm married. So yes, I'm familiar.
That is a good joke. But please give my good wishes to your lovely wife, Aisha. I mean, I don't have too many good wishes left because of all the bajawing. But of whatever I have, I am sending it to your wife. Your wife is a Parsi, I hope. Or is she Parjat?
Let's ignore that question in the times we live in. As charming as you are, Cyrus, let's stick to what I would call the essential bajawing. Now, about the bajawing, let's look at why petrol is at 125 batting as we speak. It may be more by the time I leave the studio. So tell us about what your feelings are.
Just remember what Chairman Mao did to the Chinese people with the Great Famine.
Yes, I mean, obviously.
This is exactly similar. In both the cases, the suffering is so much that you finally and eventually lose the will to live.
Are you having a bad stomach or you actually... okay, all right. Point noted. Cyrus.
I was only practicing for later on.
What he means is next weekend. Petrol then, milk, sugar, butter.
Parsi and Parsi.
Huh?
It is like bajawing is aimed at us Parsis. Milk, sugar and butter are the family members of a Parsi household.
Well, they are almost, yeah.
They are like dhoklas to a Gujaratis, rosgallas to a Bengali, paneer to a Punjabi and like an iron bridge to the Biharis.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Prices have gone to the bloody roof.
But the government is saying GDP has gone up, GDP is going up, GDP will always go up.
Typical of the government, they only tell you half the truth.
Now, what do you mean by that?
They tell you GDP has gone up, but they don't tell you what GDP means.
What does GDP mean? Gross domestic product? That's what it means. Gross domestic product has gone up.
No. GDP means gas, petrol and diesel. Gas, petrol, diesel has gone up.
Brilliant. I can feel your pain. I can feel it right now, yes.
Yes. But yesterday, I got the information that broke my heart.
What was it?
This symbol of India.
That's the symbol of India, Kacha Nimbu.
This Nimbu is now 10 rupees for one Nimbu. Can you imagine?
Stop. Shut the television, folks. Just wherever you are, just leave the room. People will need to take 5 minutes silence because this has never happened in the history of the world. 10 rupees, 10 rupaya for one small, really small, insignificant Nimbu. That's where we have reached.
One second. Hello? Kaun? मेरे पास 10 रुपया नहीं है नींबू के लिए, तुम क्या मेरे को बेच रहे हैं? यूजलेस ब्लडी फेलो, सुखीजा बिल्डर तेरा माँ का whatever, trying to sell me a bloody this thing.
What happened? One sec. Who is that? Who are you abusing? What happened?
अरे सुखेजा बिल्डर छे कोई, he's trying to sell me a duplex apartment for 13 crores when I don't have bloody 10 rupees for a nimbu. अरे तारा मायना.
No, now he's just abusing the neighbors. This is the way it is, you know. People get upset and frustrated. Anyway, let's talk about a happy story, a beautiful, creative, innovative story that tells you humanity is alive and kicking in India, especially in Bihar. 5 men last week stole an entire, true story this is, an entire 60-foot bridge in Amiyavar village in Bihar. So let's meet the leader of the thieves, who's in jail right now, but is able to talk to us because those jails are open. Sir, what were you thinking, Mr. Surya Kumar Vishal?
सोचने का क्या है इसमें? कच्छु नहीं सोच रहे थे. I was thinking nothing.
You stole a bridge.
अरे नहीं भाई, हम अकेला थोड़ी थे. 6 और लोग था. 6 people.
You used an earth excavator. I have all the details.
Not just that. हमारे पास गैस कटिंग टॉर्च भी था, ट्रक भी था, पूरा इंतजाम रखे थे भाई.
No. मेरी बात तो सुन. Why did you steal a bridge?
Because वो वहाँ था और कछु था ही नहीं चुराने को. That's why.
Really? That's your answer?
अरे पर ससुरा एक बहुत बड़ा मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो गया.
What misunderstanding, bhai sahab? The police have arrested you. Everybody knows you did it. You were seen on the side. You were caught with the iron in your hands.
हाँ, गलती से भाई, गलती से कर लिया. उनको लगा हम लोग चोरी कर रहा हूँ.
And in actuality, what were you doing?
अरे हम चोरी थोड़ी ना कर रहा था बुड़बक. हम लोग तो कंपटीशन में भाग ले रहा था भाई. पार्ट इन अ कंपटीशन.
कंपटीशन चल रहा था?
जी, सही समझा बुड़बक. द फास्टेस्ट ब्रिज रिमूवल कंपटीशन. कौन कितना जल्दी ब्रिज गायब करता है.
Yes, I've heard of this. Limca Book of Records, right?
एकदम सही समझे तुम. अच्छा सुनो. ओ भाई, ओ बुड़बक. सुनो ना, तुम तो टीवी पे आता है. तुम्हारा तो पुलिस के साथ होगा सांठ-गांठ. हमको बाहर निकलवाओ ना. अगर बाहर निकलवा दिए ना तो सीलिंग से डायरेक्ट तुम्हारे घर तक ब्रिज बनवा देंगे. और बोलो.
I cannot be seen to endorse a criminal with criminal activity, but for God's sake, we can take me straight to Malabar Hill from Malad. I mean, hello.
क्या सोचे? फोन करूं?
Well, then we need to offline have a conversation for the sake of goodness of humanity. We'll take a quick break and then come back. See, understand the good part here. The bad part is you shouldn't steal bridges. Kids, if you're listening, do not wake up in the morning and go steal a bridge. It's not right. But if you can build bridges and build the bridge so that we can go to each other closer and faster, it would help. So there is a point in this story. Of course, he didn't make it. Neither did I. We just made it up. We'll take a break, then we'll come back. Welcome back to the week that wasn't. I'll start with a very secular comment. Parsis are now the proven most secular people of India. Yes, the most secular people of India. And I have proof, by the way. I went to a Navjot last Sunday where I saw a separate Jain food counter. Yes. Most secular people. At our functions, Jain food counter. At Jain functions, Jain food counter. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to point fingers, I'm just saying that we are always there for others. Whoever wants to eat, whoever you are, we will provide. That's the Parsi way. So Parsi for President, Prime Minister, Home Minister, Foreign Minister, just like the Rajapaksas in Sri Lanka, just have one group, 5-6 people. Apparently, India is planning on shrinking its army. Why? Just learning lessons from Pakistan. Army too strong, bring down. Oh, mainland China has reported, folks, breaking news, 1,700 new coronavirus cases. Other restaurants, we don't know yet. Lings is great, by the way. I love Lings. Go to Lings, always safe. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison cooked PM Modi's favorite dish last Sunday. Secularism. Khichdi. Who said that? That wasn't me. That was somebody from another channel. Actually, Morrison had learned his lesson from Biden. If you remember, he had cooked Biden burgers and steak and shrimp, and after which the US president couldn't even remember his name. So don't take that kind of chance with powerful people. Scott Morrison prepared the khichdi meal for our PM with his own hands. That's beautiful. Let's meet the guy who guided him, Master Chef Australia, Simon O'Donnell. That's right. Hi, Simon. What a great honor. I've seen your shows.
Hi.
Are you? There's some mistake. You are Simon O'Donnell?
Yes.
That's your birth name?
No, my birth name is Sachin Siddharamaya Mathapati.
What?
Yes, birth name is Sachin Siddharamaya Mathapati.
Sachin Siddharamaya Mathapati. So who is Simon O'Donnell?
No one.
But isn't that your name on MasterChef?
Yes,
Then how come Simon O'Donnell can be no one? What are you saying?
he is no one.
But that is your name on TV.
Yes, it is my name.
But it is no real person because your name is actually Sachin.
Yes,
Okay. So Sachin.
Simon.
You just said, Simon Sachin, did PM Morrison cook the khichdi meal himself?
No, I tried to teach him over here.
But,
But he can't understand English.
you mean your English.
Yes.
So,
So we ordered the food from an Indian restaurant.
1 minute, Aussie media ने कहा कि Morrison ji made it with his own hands.
Yes,
So please explain.
with his own hands he opened the packet and poured in the plate.
With his own hands.
Yes, but I am very angry.
Why?
Neither of the PMs have paid the bill. Will you pay for it?
Don't look at me, yaar. मेरा हाथ नहीं है इसमें. I'm not even a powerful personality. Please.
अरे दे दो ना.
That's all we want to talk to you about. Let's not talk further. That's fine. Speaking about the veg-non veg controversy, the top 4 vegetarian states in the country are, and write this down, you may not believe this. Number 1 vegetarian state, Haryana. Number 2, Rajasthan. Number 3, surprise, Punjab. And number 4, Gujarat. Every name is a surprise, and Gujarat coming 4th is a big surprise. The first 3 refused to talk to us, but we found Bhanubhai Jain, who is from Gujarat, my neighboring state, and was the former ABVP president for life when he was in JNU for 16 years. Today, he is a spokesperson for the pro-veg and anti-non-veg brigade. Let's go directly to him. Sir.
Jai Shri Krishna. Myself, Bhanubhai Jain.
Yes, Mr. Jain, we wanted to talk to you about all these violence and bans that are going on all over the place in the name of food.
So, what is the problem with the ban?
Well, I want to just put it out there. Don't you think it's unfair, it's fascist, it's undemocratic?
What is wrong with ban? We people all love our bans. It is part of our culture. We have tremendous respect for all bans.
How can you have tremendous respect for all bans? I don't follow.
Of course we do. Ban is a way of life with us.
What are you saying? Are you saying that having a meat ban, a chicken ban, an alcohol ban, a beef ban is all a way of life for you?
What meat ban you are talking about? I am not talking about meat ban.
Then which ban do you have tremendous respect for? What are you talking about?
All are different ban. Savitri ban, Falguni ban, Amisa ban, Manisa ban, Minal ban, Sonali ban, Monali ban.
Monali Ben is my neighbor, so that's a different topic altogether. No, I'm not talking about those kind of bans. You know what I'm talking about.
Then Baba, what kind of bans are you talking about? We have respect for another kind of bans also.
I dare ask, which bans?
Mercedes Benz.
I don't know why I asked also, really. I'm talking about the ban on meat during last week's Chaitra Navratri.
That. See, that is because most people are vegetarian and also because of the BJP's election slogan, you see.
What election slogan?
Na khayenge, na khane denge. Mutton, chicken, etc.
That sounds like you made it up right now. Let's talk about the JNU violence, if you don't mind, for a second.
And there is no violence, and there is purpose for the JNU violence.
No, you can't do that. You can't endorse that. What do you mean? Do you know that as per statistics, let me tell you something. Nearly 80% of India, nearly 80% of this country is non-vegetarian.
That is exactly what JNU is addressing, Baba.
That is what they're addressing? What do you mean?
By using these methods, which you call JNU violence, we hope to bring down those numbers, that 80% number, to 50% at least.
Oh, only 50%. Okay, I thought everyone. I thought, chalo, theek hai. So then we'll see.
By the way, you are vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
Slightly non-veg.
Give me your address,
Yeah, take it down. It's Cyrus Broacha, care of Kunal Vijayakar, 2nd floor, Tulsiwadi, Tardeo, Mumbai 6.
Good address, Maluke. Send some purposes. Yes, send over there. Also, box of dhoklas, send him. And dhokla.
Yes. I'm 58 years old with a big stomach and I eat lots of food and I don't like to exercise. That's how you'll find me in the building. Kunal Vijayakar. That's right. Vijayakar, Vijaya. He puts an extra A there, so it sounds like a Czech name. Vijayakar. It goes on for half an hour. You can say his name if you have no work. In our studio, that's what we do. We all say his name for 15 minutes. Can you believe it? That's what all we do. For now, I don't have enough jokes. I'm just going to say his name till you leave the room and never put the TV back on again. Vijayakar. Asham, teri bari. Vijay kar, Vijay kar, Vijay kar, Vijay kar. Matosh? No, Matosh, no. Matosh, not you. Please, no, don't talk. It's okay. They've gone. Chair ko left pe, ye side.
You cue to my gag.
Antava mama, antava.
I'll do this thing. Where's the limbu gone? It's the limbu, Mago.
Yeah, but
हाँ चल Cyrus है
Standing fatafat.